to another edition of the Gary Historical and Cultural Society's Fifth Sunday Forum. I'm Stephen Currie, and I'll be serving as one of your moderators today. Let's get right into it. In recent years, the Fifth Sunday Forums have discussed issues that are of a current and controversial nature and reflect the beliefs and attitudes of urban life. Today's topic stems from items over the past few months, such as coverage of Mel Gibson, Michael Richards, Jenna Six, Michael Vick, Don Imus, Isaiah Washington, O.J. Simpson, just to name a few. Obviously, these items have created strong dialogue throughout our nation and spurred today's discussion. Today's topic: does the media help or hurt race relations? What we mean by media is mass media, such as television programming, TV shows, movies, cable, newspapers, and the such. What we mean by race is black and white. Why just black and white? Because we only have 2 hours. However, before we proceed with our first panel speaker, let me introduce my co-moderator for today, my brother Alan Currie, new published author. Al will briefly go over how and when the audience will participate and our forum guidelines.
Thank you, Stephen. As always, I want to thank the community access audience, Ms. Dorothy Smith, WJPN. They always give us great coverage for our Fifth Sunday Forums, and we're always appreciative. I'd like to thank all of our esteemed panelists for participating in today's forum, and all of you in the audience for coming out today. I know that normally Sunday is a day that you relax, spend time with family, watch NFL football. But so we're always extremely appreciative of people who take the time out of their weekend schedules to come join us for what's hopefully an entertaining and informative discussion and debate. This weekend actually marks the 5th anniversary of my brother and I hosting and moderating the Fifth Sunday Forums. This was an event. Thank you. The Fifth Sunday Forum started in the mid to late 80s. Stephen and I's late father, Clarence R. Currie, was the original host and moderator, and we took over the mantle again in September of 2002. And it's interesting that we would have this topic today because our very first forum was about Peter Jennings' special on ABC, which tackled the issue of race in America, and Gary was one of the featured cities. And we had a lot of comments from our panelists at that time and the audience on both views. And that's the type of topics we like to discuss. It's not topics where everybody's going to agree or everybody's going to disagree, but those topics that we have a balanced discussion. So we're appreciative of everyone who's always attended our forums, and we feel like we have had the opportunity to listen to the opinions and unique perspectives of some of Gary's best and brightest young men and women. Real quickly, I have a few rules and guidelines to share with you. You lightheartedly saw me. At this time, I will turn things back over to my brother Steve.
All right, let's get right back into it. Our first panel speaker is a native of Gary and a graduate of Westside High School. He earned his bachelor's and MBA degree from Indiana University. He was the economic developer that brought the Miss USA pageant to Gary. He currently works for the Hammond-Gary Economic Empowerment Zone, and he resides here in Gary. Please welcome Ben Clement to the forum. All right, our second panel speaker is no stranger to our forum panel. She was here to discuss the very popular forum we did on Bill Cosby's comments. She is a native and resident of Gary, chief of operations of the Gary Common Council for the past 7 years, a product of the Gary Public Schools, Westside High School graduate, BS degrees from Indiana University, Public Environmental Affairs, a management certificate of public administration, expected Masters of Public Affairs degree in May of 2008, a board member of the Barton Foundation and president. I always have trouble with this word. Her husband is Michael Caesar. Children are Michael, 12 years old, Megan, a senior at Philander Smith College, English major in Little Rock, Arkansas. Please welcome Miss Rachel Morgan Caesar. Our third panel speaker is a native and resident of Gary. He is a graduate of Blue Wallace High School and Southern University Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where he received both bachelor's and master's degrees in marketing and mass communications. He has been employed in various capacities, including Program Director of High School Dropout Prevention, At-Risk Youth Consultant, and Emotional Handicap Day Treatment Instructor. He is currently serving as an administrator for an all-male academy. He is currently editing a 2-volume book of quotations and proverbs from historical and contemporary individuals ranging from Aesop's Fables and Martin Luther King Jr. to Gandhi and Will Rogers. He is married and has 3 children. Please welcome Mr. Todd McCain to the forum. Westside High School. She received a bachelor's in broadcast journalism from Howard University and a master's in organizational communication from Purdue University. She has been a spokesperson for the Gary Schools and a panelist in this forum multiple times. Please welcome Ms. Chelsea Stalling to the panel.